What up, YouTube? What's going on? It's the Modern Man Experience. In this video right here, man, by the Average Man Unplugged, we're gonna be talking about men who only want biological children, but don't really want to be fathers. Bruh, the shaming tactics gets better and better every day with modern women. Let's get into it.
Who, granted, very kind, very sweet, super nice guy, easy to hang out with.
Wait, do y'all see this? Men who only want biological children don't really want to be fathers.
Bullshit. Stupid.
What?
Wait a minute, what the hell?
Y'all just get on these apps and say anything. How you mad? Because
I've been saying that on my videos for the longest, bro. Women just say anything, bro. It's like it don't even gotta make, at this point, it don't even gotta make sense no more. They don't care if it makes sense. They don't care if it's like, they don't care if it's not. They don't care how dumb. They don't care how ignorant. How whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. Ma'am, sir, him, them, they. They don't care how it sound, bro. They say anything to make them feel better in their delusion, bro. Let's keep going with the video though.
one man don't want to play another man's save game.
You
Steady,
stupid.
man. We done made this too normalized. And I always tell y'all, women get on here and make some crazy takes, and they always turn them comments off. I tell y'all, look at the comments. Off.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
She knew better.
What's going on?
Shout out to you, Average Man Unplugged, for that beat. I love it. One of the hardest beats intros on YouTube, to be honest.
On YouTube is your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I got a video for you guys of a young lady who went viral for saying this, and I guess she did not want any smoke, you guys. So let me tell y'all, the first thing that I did was try to find the original video.
Of course, because anybody in their right mind was like,
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
just don't make no sense.
Yeah, not only did she turn off the comments, you guys, she completely took that video down.
Of course.
She did not want these problems, but good thing though, there was enough people that stitched and reacted to it enough for me to pretty much get the whole original video from what I can tell.
Gotcha.
Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
Stop it. I was on set today with a man who, granted, very kind, very sweet, super nice guy, easy to hang out with. But the topic of children came up. And if you know me, I don't want children. I absolutely know for a fact, 1000%, I do not want children. You can't talk me out of it.
You stupid.
So I always love to talk to men that say they want to be fathers, okay? And he starts boasting about wanting to be a dad. He wants to do the messy part. Is it messy? He wants the loud, every part of it. I'm like,
Stop
yeah,
it.
okay.
Get some
I said, so you would want to adopt children if you never found the right partner? And he goes, no, they have to be my biological child.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
To sit over here and say some goofy ass shit like that when your ass don't even want no damn kids.
You stupid.
I tell you, y'all really do just come on here and say anything. Y'all done reached a whole new level of slow.
So men who want biological kids don't really want to be fathers.
Make it make sense. I'm telling you, man. Women gonna go down in history with saying the dumbest shit that ever been said in life. You know what I mean? Just shout out to y'all modern women for saying the dumbest stuff online that y'all can say and think it makes sense. Think people will agree with y'all just because you said it, or just because we pulled the rally together because we women.
You stupid.
Men who only want biological kids don't really want to be fathers. Says the woman who does not want kids. Says the woman who's boastfully proudly announcing that she does not want kids.
Real talk.
But yet you have a problem with a man who wants to have kids, want to be a
Because you know what she wants? She wants to be able to have a man who is willing to adopt kids because she don't want to have kids naturally. You know what I mean? So she wants. So the only thing that's good that's going to be good in her favor is if that the man don't want to have biological kids, because she's probably willing to have kids the unnatural way instead of the natural way, that like loving your kid that came out of you once you reproduce. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stupid to try to force somebody, or even yourself, with that being said, force yourself to try to love something that ain't even a part of you. Make it make sense.
father. In fact, a father that he never had, but he does not want to adopt. I want kids. I don't want to adopt no kid. Nor do I need to or have to.
Facts.
You're looking down on somebody and judging them because they don't want to adopt a kid, but you don't want kids.
Really?
When has it become such a bad thing for a man to want his bloodline to continue? Who wants his own flesh and blood wants to find a woman, settle down, and have a child with that woman. I'm trying to make sense of what you said, because it seems like you help.
Bro, you can't make sense of.
You stupid.
You can't make sense of stupid, bro.
Society the least. You don't want to adopt and you don't want to have kids. He wants to have kids, just don't want to adopt. That's his preference. Why are you judging him for that? Coming on the what?
What?
Shut, bro. Stay childless and stay single. A child with short genes should not be. That type of stupidity should not continue. And two, no man should deal with that type of stupidity neither.
No.
And anybody in your comment section agreeing with that, they should also stay single and childless, barren even.
Yep.
Well, you know, guys, in some cases like this, I would have more than loved to show y'all the comment section. But like I said, not only did she block the comment section, she completely took that video.
Cause she knew it ain't make no sense.
Yeah, she knows she said some goofy shit.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
They have to move my biological child. And then I was like, oh, okay, you're one of those.
Shorty said men who only want biological children.
And she literally just said, oh, you one of those. The same reason you one of those who don't want to have your own kids. You want to be living life without nobody there to be on your, delete bed when you about to pass over, you know what I'm saying, to the next life. You don't want nobody to be there for you because you want to be so super selfish in your life that you live, you know what I'm saying? You want to be so selfish that you don't even want to have a family there sitting there, you know what I'm saying, as you transition on, because you don't want to have your own biological kids. But you talking about that type of guy. You that type of girl. Bruh.
You stupid.
That's all I gotta say, man.
Don't really want to be fathers. I told y'all it's getting scary. And what do you mean by one of those?
That's what I said.
What do you, bro? You know what? I guarantee you her phone screen time is 10 plus hours. And I guarantee you her TikTok is nothing but I hate men rhetoric. I guarantee it. That is the only way that you can get to this level of slow. For most people, not men, for most people, men and women, having biological kids is normally, we don't gotta act slow here, is normally the preferred method. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, people ain't trying to adopt until they realize they can't get pregnant or he can't get her pregnant. 9 times out of 10, people don't want to mess with people with kids because why? Who the hell wants to pick up on somebody's save game? Who? I'm not saying that.
Or let alone who wants to take care of somebody that's going to turn around and say, you ain't my daddy. You can't tell me what to do. You ain't had me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't my mama. Like, though, men don't want to have to go through that. Men don't want to have to put up with a fucking a unruly child. Not even from his own children. Men will leave their own children if you are unruly. You know what I mean? Men don't want that. Sorry, ma'am. The same thing, same reason why women don't want to date men with kids if they don't got no kids. They don't want to be putting up with no fucking child saying, "Oh, you ain't my mama. I'm gonna tell my mom on you." Like, bruh, nobody don't want to deal with that, the man or the woman.
Some people aren't genuinely just don't want to adopt, but even the people that I know who said they want to adopt, I kind of want to have one or two first biologically and then adopt later on. Even people who want to adopt wants to have their own biological kids. Like, bro, this is like just like such a common sense thing. Like, it's scary that this is even a conversation that I'm having right now.
Real.
Please put down your phone. Please go outside. Please
touch some grass.
Yeah, that's another reason why this take was so dumb, because I think she didn't stop and think that women want to have their own children too, you know. And he actually made a very valid point. I mean, because I hate to use celebrities as reference to this, but I always notice whenever you ever see celebrities adopt, it's usually after they have their own children. So I think he has a fair assessment on that. You know, some people that adopt, they usually have already had children. So you got to think about that as well. But yeah, let's keep it moving.
I was on set today with a man who, granted, very kind, very sweet, super.
Did you see what that said? No, go back. No, I'm going to show you. It says men who only want biological children don't really want to be fathers.
Yeah.
That's the point of having biological children, you idiot. Because that makes me a father. Taking on somebody else's damn sperm doesn't make me a father. That makes me a stepdad.
You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
Crazy, right? Make it make sense, bro. I'm a stepdad, to be honest. If I'm taking on somebody else's kid, I'm officially a stepdad father. Man can't even give me a lung, a kidney, none of that if I need it. Blood type don't match.
Men who only want biological children don't really want to be fathers. Kevin Samuels used to say, shame, insult, guilt, and a need to be right. Sign language. If you ever notice, the ones who have made horrible decisions in their lives are the ones that normally try to shame you out of your standards.
Yep.
So that way they can bring you down to a level that benefits them.
It's all about projection.
In her video, she talked about a conversation that she was having with a guy. And the guy stated that he wanted to have the experience of raising a child, having his child. So for whatever reason, she said to the guy, oh, so that means you would be open to adopting children. And the guy said, no, I want them to be biologically mine, which is fine, right? At least you would think so. Her response to that was to say, oh, you're one of those guys. And get this, in the beginning of her video, she stated that she doesn't even want to have any kids. Which again, you would think that's fine, right? No one is attempting to shame her because she doesn't want kids.
No, we would have shamed her. She just turned them comments off, so we can't. So now we got to make reaction videos to let her know. The shit that you said that came out your mouth is we don't want to hear it. Shame, insult, guilt need to be right. Rest in peace, KS.
But she wants to shame the man who wants to have biological children. Don't allow these losers to shame you out of your position, y'all.
But see, that's just the thing, though. Who is she to sit over here and have any kind of position on this when she doesn't want to have children herself? What do you look like trying to shame a man out of that when you don't even want to have kids? That's the part that's throwing me the fuck off. Like, it would make a lot more sense if she...
Because, average man, she's...
You stupid.
That's what it is.
She was a stepmom. I mean, excuse me, not a stepmom, single mom. My apologies. And you know what? When I originally came across this, that was my first thought, was like, oh, you must be a single mom in your feelings because you're going to come across a man that don't want to be a stepfather. But being as, you know, the sisterhood is strong in arms, and you know, they'll enable just about anything, no matter how much of a bad deal it is for the man, for the counterpart. It wouldn't shock me if she felt that way, because she probably knows or friends with a lot of women who she think are just these wonderful women, and just so happen to be single mothers. That wouldn't shock me. So I could see that being a thing, man, where you over here trying to, you know, speak up for the next woman, because you might know a woman that is over here looking for a stepdaddy, and you over here in your feelings because men don't want to step up no more. Just did a video on that's doing pretty well. Check that out. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
You know, they have to move my biological child. And then I was like, oh, okay, you're one of those.
Hey man, what you mean I'm one of those, bro? Hey, like, no disrespect on any single parents, bro, out there, bro. I know it's hard out there. But this girl just said, if you don't want to take care of the stepchildren, you don't want to be a father, bro. What? Bro, like, a lot of dudes out there want to be a dad, but they don't want to be that to everybody, bro. Just like for me, I tell everybody this same shit. I want to settle down. I want to find love. I'm ready to be in a long-term relationship.
I feel sorry for you, bro, because a lot of these women ain't out here for love no more, bro. You got to get your finances up, because that's what they in love with. That's what they marrying. They marrying the money.
That does not mean I want to settle down anybody. That does not mean I'm trying to be in a long-term relationship with anybody. Same thing here. I want to be a dad. I want to be a father. I don't want to be a father to anybody. I don't want to be dad to anybody. So if you're going to follow that, your logic, you got to date any man who comes up to you. If not, you don't want to actually want to date nobody for real.
So I saw this post from a content creator that said men who want biological kids don't really want to be fathers. At this point, I just feel like some people just be rage baiting. Like, what does that mean?
Right.
I think I just generally don't understand it. So like, let's just try to break it down.
Look, fellas, there's no reason to try and understand stupid. Stupid only understands stupid. That's the point everybody missing out. That's like arguing with a dummy. You dumbing yourself. Like, bro, why argue with a dummy? Smart people don't argue with dummies. Smart people don't argue at all. Smart people is out here making changes and getting things done. We resolve problems, not start problems. You know what I mean? That's like trying to be cool with a thief and you a millionaire. It just don't work. So stupid can't understand stupid. That's why we don't get it. You know what I mean? Not calling the lady stupid. I'm just saying her take was stupid. Her argument was stupid. Fuck. I want to be a father. The reason I'm a father because I got sperm. I can shoot into a woman and she can let it prosper or bake, whatever you want to call it. Put it in her oven and she bake it in 9 months and then boom, my baby come out. Now I'm a dad. I'm a father. Not no I'm gonna go get it from no damn orphanage. I'm a stepdad now. Dumb, man.
Together. So this is my son. God forbid something happens to me and someone else raises my son. Does that make that person more of a father than I am because they raised my son and I didn't get the opportunity to raise my son?
Thank you.
Or because I have him, does that mean I don't really want to be a father? See, it just opens up a wormhole of just nonsense, because this is where I'm going with it. I think we just have to normalize, like, they're just people. Like, if someone hops on the internet and you think that's your viewpoint, then that is your problem. Like, just make it you. Just don't say it's anyone else. Don't blame the other people. Just be like, yo, this is how I feel. This is where I'm going with this. These are the people that are in my life. Like, that's it. Like, just let's normalize that.
And I hear where he's coming from, but let's keep it a buck. She shut down that comment section for a reason.
Right.
And I don't know if y'all noticed as I was going, and that's another reason why I wanted to share those other responses, because as y'all saw other people responding to it, at one point those comments were on. So what that tells you is that there were some people in that comments that were agreeing with her, believe it or not. So we could sit over here and say, yeah, this is just me, this is just my problem, this is just my viewpoint. But something tells me that she was getting a lot of agreements, but she was probably getting overwhelmed by the disagreements in comparison to the agreements, which is what women tend to do when they have these crazy ass takes and they turn the comments off. 9 times out of 10, if a woman turns the comments off, it's because she has more people disagreeing with her than she does agreeing with her. Therefore, she doesn't feel like she has the kind of backup necessary to feel confident enough to keep that post up if she decides to do so. You know, generally, and you know, it's kind of, I would say it's half and half when you'll see a woman take down a post that she know she probably getting a lot of shit on. Kind of like that female comedian that crashed out on dude in the crowd. I don't know if y'all remember that, but that happened months ago. But like outside of that, you know, it's kind of like hit or miss. Let's keep it moving.
When men say they want kids, I push. Why? First response I get is usually they want to be a father. Makes sense, but you could be a father to kids that are not biologically related
That's a no.
to you. Ask why it's important for their
That's a no. I want my own kids, man. I want them coming from out of my sperm, out of my sac, from my DNA, from my lineage, from my heritage. I don't want nobody else's fucking lineage or heritage in my house, taking my money. Oh.
You stupid. Kids to be biological. So many say legacy. This isn't Game of Thrones.
Okay, first off, yes, you can be a father to an adoptive kid. You know, that's an amazing thing, right? It is absolutely fantastic, and God bless you for it. Truly, truly need that. However, the desire to have a biological kid is not wrong. It's not selfish. It's pretty simple overall. I mean, when you really think about it, over 200,000 years of evolution have led to you. Your bloodline goes as far back as...
I literally just said that, bro. My lineage, I literally just said, I didn't even watch this video. Like, bro, I'm not about to tank my legacy or my lineage to be no savior, man. I'm not here to save nobody. I'm here to save myself and survive and push on my roots, my DNA, my chromosome, my family history. You know what I mean? I'm going down in history, baby.
Humanity itself. So of course there's going to be some internal pull to have a biological kid to continue on that bloodline. It's not wrong, it's not selfish, it's just simply natural.
Now, what's interesting about that video, you guys, because the woman who went viral, that was recently. That was like one of the last week or two or so. But that video that I just played for you guys, that's like from a couple years ago. I didn't have any idea that this was like bothersome for some women. The fact that men want their own.
Yeah, because they want you to be like them. Because they're selfish. They want men to be selfish too and take it the easy way out instead of having their own kids and getting a woman that they care about or a woman that they even loved at some point or that was in the marriage and have kids the regular way. Since they can't do it the regular way, they want men to be doing the same thing as them and not want to have kids the biological because they don't want to mess up their body for some apparent reason. They want to be selfish with their self. And they want you to do the same thing. No, men are not like that. Men are already understand. Men come into the world understanding the simple fact that we have to sacrifice for something.
Biological children, like like stepmothers, it makes sense because you know a lot of women that already have. I keep saying stepmothers, single mothers. Sorry, you guys. I already know they gonna kill me in the comments about that. But seriously though, single mothers, it makes sense for them to complain about that because you've basically disqualified them. And you know, women act like they can't be disqualified whatsoever. That only they can do to disqualify. So that would make sense. But when you got women that are literally just over here like, damn, why is, you know, continuing on your bloodline so important? Why would it be? It's like it's part of the reason why we're here. It's like I don't understand why this is so hard to comprehend for women, bro. Like I think some of these women who think like this are just like super programmed, bro. Like, man, I'm like, dude, they must be feeding MK Ultra through the flat screens nowadays. Cause Jesus Christ.
Not mine.
Knew that was going to happen though.
I can't imagine how devastating that was. I mean, I know he's already prepared.
Yeah, you can though, but like
Right.
if you have it in your heart that this is going to be your kid, even though your brain is telling you it's really fucking not, it's
Right.
difficult. 1 in 4 men are not the father. No, 1 in 3. It's 1 in 3 men are not the father. It's
Crazy.
like 40%. 1 in 3.
That's
40%, but they act like men are the cheaters. They talk about, oh, I want to be with those men. The men are horrible men. They gonna go out and do what they want, bruh. You must ain't watch Maury, huh?
too many.
Yeah, are not the father. 40% is what they said that the last study said that 40% of men are raising children who are not theirs.
You should expect that though.
That breaks my heart.
Liar.
Yeah.
Fucking liar.
You know, women go through shit, and women want to say they have it harder, but a woman will never have to second guess on whether or not her child belongs to her.
Right. I think that when women do that shit and men end up having to pay child support before the child support is initiated, a DNA test should be court ordered.
Oh, I agree.
And I also think for everybody who's had to pay child support that finds out later that the kid is not theirs, that child support should be owed, and it should be forced to be paid.
Yeah.
And if the woman can't pay, she should have to go to fucking jail. Just like men who don't fucking pay their child support should have to go to jail. The DNA test should matter more than the name on a birth certificate.
Right.
Because anybody's name could be on a birth certificate. Any man that's in a relationship with a woman that's like, yeah, I'm going to raise this fucking kid even though I know it's not mine, and sign the name on that birth certificate, guess what, bud? You're paying child support.
Yeah. Man, I'm ending this video here, man. Shout out to Average Man Unplugged for the video. I'm glad he put the spotlight on that at the end. And yeah, man, to be transparent, I had to take a DNA test, you know what I'm saying, for my ex. Found out one of the kids wasn't mine. You know, I'm mad about it. I ain't ashamed to say it and everything or whatever the case may be. Found out my daughter was mine. You know, I'm happy for that. You know, but at the same time, man, look, y'all fellas, y'all gotta take DNA tests with these women, man, because they act like men and women out here cheating. This is one of the things that been exposed that's been exposing women, that deep dark secret that they ain't been trying to being put. They don't want to be on the front of what's really going on. That's why they try to keep pushing the narrative is that men cheat and men are always the one that's go out here and seeking other relationships or whatever the case may be. 40% of men raising kids that ain't there shows that women are out here doing the same shit men do. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit the Cash App, man, and on my channel, man. Hit the link. And if you want to support the channel, because you know YouTube ain't paying me, so I'm doing this for free, and I appreciate any support I can get. You know what I'm saying? So go on my channel, hit the Cash App, and donate whatever you can. This the Modern Man Experience. Until next time, we out of here. Peace.